in the blood. The pressure is maintained in the blood by reabsorption of calcium and phosphate by the help of this hormone that is called as parathyroid hormone. Now the second one is antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone, ADH, antidiuretic hormone, which is produced by posterior portion of the pituitary, secreted by posterior pituitary gland. So the glands, they are called as endocrine glands. When I will take the endocrine glands, I will explain the things. The pituitary gland is present in the skull. So from there, the posterior portion of the pituitary gland produces antidiuretic hormone, which is thrown into the bloodstream, and that comes to the DCT or ACT, and here it helps in the selective reabsorption. This ADH secreted by posterior pituitary gland, which increases the permeability of DCT wall and collecting tubules walls, which helps in increase in water reabsorption. So water reabsorption is guided by this ADH. If this ADH will not be produced, if this ADH will not come here, excess of water is thrown out, and this is one type of disease called as diabetes insipidus, wherein the patient goes to urination frequently because there is no control over urination, and the ADH is blocked or the ADH is not produced. So inadequate supply of ADH causes diabetes insipidus disease. Now the third one is aldosterone. Secreted by endosterone hormone, secreted by cortex of adrenal gland. This is secreted by adrenal cortex, which increases the reabsorption of sodium and water and excretion of potassium, which is responsible for the reabsorption of sodium and water. So here the aldosterone is produced by the cortex. These are the kidneys. If these are kidneys, the adrenal gland will be here. Suprarenal gland or adrenal gland present on the top of the kidneys. So these adrenal glands have two regions, cortex and medulla. And the cortex produces endosterone hormone, which is responsible for the reabsorption of sodium and water and excretion of potassium. Now coming to the third last one, that is a tubular secretion. Tubular secretion. In the tubular secretion process, this process takes place in PCT, DCT and in collecting duct along with selective reabsorption. Along with selective reabsorption, this tubular secretion also takes place. Now, the blood contains many substances that are not required and foreign materials like drugs, including penicillin and aspirin or other drugs also, and unnecessary materials, that is the foreign materials present in the filtrate, they should be get rid of, they should be given out in the urine. So these materials may not be filtered out of the blood because of short time, hence they remain there only, hence they remain in the bloodstream only, or these molecules are too large to pass through the filtration pores. The filtration pores are very small, and these molecules of the drugs or the foreign bodies, they will not pass through the small pores, or the chances are there that there is a very short time in the movement of the filtrate. So in this short time they will not be reabsorbed. Such substances are cleared by secretion from capillaries into the filtrate within renal tubules and collecting tubules. Such substances are cleared by secretion from capillaries. If this is the capillary, DTC, a single layer cells, and here they will be thrown out by the tubular secretion. This tubule secretes, it takes inside, the tubules takes the excess harmful substances like drugs and foreign bodies from the blood stream inside the tubules, renal tubules. So that is called as tubular secretion. The blood throws out, the capillary blood, this is the capillary blood, this is DTC, distal convoluted tubule, DCT. The blood flowing in the capillary, and in the portion of DCT, when it comes in contact with the DCT, the harmful materials or the substances or the drug substances which are not reabsorbed in the above two processes are thrown out from the blood flow into the tubular tubules, renal tubules. That is called as tubular secretion. The filtrate material, these materials may not be filtered out of the blood because of short time, or the molecules are very large to pass through the filtration pores. Such substances are cleared by secretion from capillaries into the filtrate within renal tubules and collecting tubules. To maintain the normal pH, hydrogen ions play a very important role, but if they are excess in blood, the pH will be disturbed. Hence, excess of hydrogen ions are removed by tubular secretion. What are all removed? The first one is foreign, not required foreign bodies. Number one. Number two, drugs like penicillin and aspirin. Third one is hydrogen ions. So all these three substances are thrown out from the capillary, the blood of capillary, in the process of tubular secretion. The penicillin, the drugs which are harmful for the body, which are excess in our body, whenever we take the drugs during the pains or ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಾವು ಔಷಧಿಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಆ ಔಷಧಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಈ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲಿನ್ ಮತ್ತು ಆಸ್ಪಿರಿನಿನ್ ಈ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ರೀಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಗ್ಲೊಮೆರುಲಸ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಲೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆಗ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ಹೆಂಗಾದರೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹಾಕಲೇಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ ಅದು ಪಾಯ್ಸನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ದೇ ರಿಮೈನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪಾಯ್ಸನ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಥ್ರೋನ್ ಔಟ್. Now the tubular secretion, in the tubular secretion, these drugs and the foreign materials and the hydrogen ions are also thrown out. No doubt hydrogen ions are very necessary for the maintenance of pH, but if the hydrogen ion becomes excess and if they are not thrown out in the glomerular filtration and selective absorption, then in the last portion they will be taken out, hydrogen ions also. So this is the formation of urine. The urine formation contains three processes: glomerular filtration, selective reabsorption and tubular secretion. By these three processes, the 180 ml of primary urine is reduced to only 1 or 1.5 ml, liters, not ml, liters of urine, and that will be thrown out from the body. This urine is nothing but it is the nitrogenous waste material. This nitrogenous waste material should be thrown out, and this urine is thrown out from the body. The mammals urinate the urea in the form of nitrogenous waste material. I already told you. So this is the tubular secretion. The three processes are, once again I will tell: glomerular filtration, selective reabsorption and the tubular secretion. So this is nothing but the production of the urine or the formation of the urine in the kidney. Tomorrow we will study about the composition of the urine and other subjects. So this is the third part of the excretion. So thank you very much.